So this is, yeah, it's episode 19. Is it?
Yes.
Let me
Pretty
look.
sure.
Yes, 19. Yes. So, thank you guys for taking time out of your life to be here today. I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas and got absolutely destroyed in New Year's Eve for, to look at a brighter horizon. That also blurry as well. So let's let's continue with our game. Can we do? Let me do the recap. So you all said your goodbyes. You all visited your said families and memorable ones. Only main characters did this. Side characters such as Servitus? Servius? What's it called? Help me.
Zervius.
Zervius. Close enough. Zervius, Third Dark's character, and I can't remember Officer Wild's name because he's been gone for so long.
Emerith.
Emrys, right. Yeah. However, like everyone else, they said their goodbyes to their memorable ones, and then they met at the northeastern gate, where they were talking about traveling. It would have taken 2 days, I believe I said. But then Dawnfire, the Gold Dragon, here he is right here. Look, I'm doing your Gold Dragon a favor. He's right here. Like, he's like, bro, I could just fly you guys up there. I need a big net. And the new Rune Master was very drunk, and there were some concerns regarding the logistics of carrying you guys in the net. But you made it so. 16 hours flying. Basically fished up by a gold dragon, and then he dropped you guys down. You guys rested for 8 hours, and then he carried on again. So you would have reached, I guess it's mid afternoon. I would have said morning, but you rested for mid afternoon is when you've reached the city of Owlbear Trighaven, which was the former capital. Now it's probably still the capital of New Stürmkrag. This whole wet mountain now belongs to Stürmkrag, which is awesome. And you guys have decided beforehand at the Arcane Relay to sail to the northwest into Ulshard, which is over here. And I didn't put the fucking owlbear in the chat, did I? There we go. Like, I was highlighting Ulshard and I saw it was just the boats that was here. And I was like, okay, no one's here. So you guys were sailing northwest towards Ulshard to find out what has happened there. And that's where we will begin. So, actually, this is some mystical music. Let me see what's next. Give me a sec.
You're gonna put the classic Skyrim music on?
No. Oh, Vegan, this is good. This is a good. Wardruna. So much Viking shit. Let me accept Zervius in. Yeah, so welcome to episode 19, where we're gonna sail to Ulshard and find out what was that silence all about. That being said, we're gonna pick up the game where you guys are sailing the Windreich Tides to the northwest, and the only person not here was Third Dark and Dawnfire, because they went ahead to scout Ulshard from above, and then was likely going to meet you guys back. That being said, you guys are in the longship. It's the Headless Harpy, the capital, well, the flagship, the most magically advanced with the Kazukian rune mastery magic and the Stürmkragian route. You guys are sailing, so you guys can paint the picture. You see, like the boys they're probably not rowing like the crews. They're just kind of going to the forefront and to the back of the longship. There's two of them manning the two mini ballistas at the front. But you guys can do a little bit of role playing here if you want. And Aldis, oh wait, not Aldis. Paladin is at the back because that's where he controls shit.
Yes. It's good to be back on the sea again, not stuck on land. Breathe the fresh air of the sea. What do you say, Aldis?
All of this is probably up by the prow of the ship. Probably not doing much talking at the moment. She still seems in a mood from yesterday or from earlier, if this is the same day.
It's a different day, I think, because we're rested.
Got it. Then she's still in a mood. Is he calling out to her from across the ship?
Yeah, he's.
She's gonna stand there and looking out over the waters, with one hand on the bowsprit of the ship, and she's gonna glance back as he talks to her. Hard look in her eyes, and said before finally saying, "Yes, it is good to be back on the ship." She says as she turns back and looks back over the water.
Just for my own. Yeah, sorry.
So, you new people, what do you think of my ship? Magnificent, isn't she?
Just for reference, is it like just a regular longship?
No. It's bigger, I think. And
It has
got
dragon scales.
It has dragon scales. And it got these two ballistas on the front, and you see, like, right under the dragon thing in the front, there's this Harpy hanging.
Okay.
I think she's without a head. And there's
No,
also...
it's a shriveled harpy head that we hung from there.
Okay, it's a Harpy head. Right. And it's like whalebone boarding around.
It's not your like standard Western tiered ship.
No, this is top of the line, longship, magical, dwarven made stuff.
And Kilroy, is this after the thing that I sent you a message about?
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, it is.
Yes. Okay.
Because you did that when you rested for 8 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just for my own understanding. So Zervius sort of taking in. Did you say it was midday?
It's mid-afternoon, so...
Mid-afternoon.
Well, you got to the city mid-afternoon. It's probably slowly transitioning into late afternoon.
Okay. Just taking the last few sun rays as the evening starts to set. Zervius is gonna just sort of sprout outwards and turn towards the captain, sort of stretching it a little bit. It's a very fine vessel she is. I see you keep her in top shape.
Yes, there's something about the forge wanting dragons, dragon hides or dragon bodies, but we'll get there.
And I'm sure there's a wonderful story to the beautiful Harpy head down by the front.
Oh yes, yes it does. I remember I had to go. We were out and sailing, and there was some harpies singing, and I had to go and swim after someone that jumped ship to join them. Was it Jordan or was it someone else? Anyway,
what
we
now?
killed the
Say
harpies.
again.
Was it Jordan that jumped ship? Or was it someone else?
It was Jordan.
Yeah, I figured. And I had to swim and get him back before he swam to his doom.
Wait, actually, was it Jordan? I don't remember, actually. I remember you hadn't jumped on the Harpy, but beyond that, I don't remember.
Well, nevertheless, a fine vessel she is. Would you care for an evening nip, if you will? And Zervius is just gonna reach into his cloak and pull out a little flask, taking a sip of it and offering to the captain.
Skull. I drink. And give it back to him.
Just out of curiosity, in fact, I'm not really hiding this. So with like less things happening when Zervius approach you, through his cloak and his armor, because he's got a little bit of a plunging neckline, if you will, you can see the symbol for Loki with the S in the serpent on his left clavicle side, essentially.
You little bastard.
Oh no. Ryan's gonna see this and not be happy. Putting on a frowning face. I see you bear the mark of the trickster.
Yes.
Why is that?
Let's say an old life of misguided deeds and tutelage led me down a long and somewhat arduous path. But that is the past that I now walked away from.
Good. We don't want anyone to be under influence of trickster here. He's a devious god. And
Understandably so.
yeah. Cover it up.
Very well. Just sort of pull his cloak a little bit further together and trying to hide a little bit, showing a little bit of respect.
I had no idea anything about this, by the way. This is catching me off guard as well.
Pretty sure Kiki noticed the last session.
Yeah?
I think so. But Kiki was also pissed drunk, so you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Question of remembrance comes to an issue of remembering.
Yeah. So, that being said, light clouds gather around the horizons, where it's a pretty bright day, and it transitions into that that orange hue of sunset, which it means something. I can't remember. I just gotta double check again because I'm not. Red skies at night. Hold on. I know it means red
Red
skies
sky at night,
sailors
sailors
delight.
to the light. Red sky in the morning, sailor take warning.
Yeah, so this sailor's delight right now. Fine, this is good.
Hey.
Pretty cool. That being said, we're gonna transition over to Third Dark. I keep wondering if I'm saying his name right. Yes, it is Third Dark. Third Dark.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
There we go. I'm gonna transition over to you, where you are many leagues ahead of this longship. You are flying over ahead, and with Dawnfire, and he would say, I mean, do you want to say anything to Dawnfire, or do you want to talk to him?
No, I think my character would be pretty quiet, just paying attention to the sea below, looking for any signs of wrecked ships or black ships or anything that looks suspicious and could be something that he was warned about. Basically very focused.
Yeah. So, you are scanning the horizons as well with your with Dawnfire, and who say, Third Dark, we're getting close to the island. I can just about see it. And by the way, this is probably like a day before what is currently happening in the longship, because dragons are fast.
Okay.
So that's what he says.
Okay. So a day before and we're getting close to the island, yeah? Okay. Well.
Yes, he says.
Okay.
We're getting close now. I can see it from far.
May the gods bless your eyes, my friend, as I cannot see anything yet, but I trust you.
I just thought of a really dirty bar joke, but I'm not gonna go there.
No, please do not.
Bless Bahamut.
May he aid us in our quest. Have you seen anything of a possible black ship of sorts? I think that is what Queen Aldis warned us about. Though I do not believe I've yet laid my eyes upon such a danger.
No.
No. Very
I
well.
have seen movement out in the eastern front near the Cold Iron Islands, but hard to see from this far away.
Then let us get closer.
Yes. He beats his wings as he continues to fly overhead. And there you would eventually, after a few 10 or 15 minutes, you would see over this eerie shoreline. It's not a very big island. You're probably looking at 2 or 3 miles in circumference. It's got a few pine trees and woods and things like that. But at the center there was it was like a fort, right, with palisades, wooden palisades around it, with some watchtowers. But it looked like it is kind of devoid of. Kind of looks like it was 20 years old or 50 years old, or it's been aged by time, which is really strange. Ulshard, Dawnfire would see this, and he would make a remark saying, "It's devoid of life. It looks like a black dragon had breathed its horrible darkness over it. Looks like it was under siege. The gates are broken, The watchtowers are devoid of its sentries, and the houses are also crumbling. No signs of any humans that I can see.
Alright. Let us do a few overhead passages, look for any signs of life or recent activity, anything that could tell us what we're dealing with before we go back.
Okay, yes. With that, I want you to roll a D100, and let's see if you get above a 70.
So, can I just do it on Roll20, yeah?
Yep, anywhere you want.
Yeah, I got 43.
So, it kind of like does like about 8 laps. Like
Okay.
around it. It would take about 20 to 30 minutes. Unless you're gonna roll one for Dawnfire. Nope. So, and nothing comes to light. Playing on words there. And Dawnfire says, "No movement, devoid of life, needs a closer inspection. Should we land?"
Oh, my man turned into a robot just now, okay. That sounds horribly dangerous. Let's do it.
Okay. So, yes, and then he kind of tucks his wings, kind of folds his wings as the barrel rolls like in a corkscrew down, and with expert maneuvering, at the right moment he extends his wings to create some resistance, and then beats his wings 3 times, kicking up a whirlwind of dust as the 2 of his back legs goes, and then his front. Do dragons have claws? Is it claws that we call it, or arms? I think it's arms. Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
they have claws on their hands, no?
Talons?
Yeah.
Talon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, not those. Those are cute birds.
Big
The hind and front
pointy
legs.
nails.
He lands with his big pointy nails.
Thank you.
And excuse me, you see is the broken gates of Ulshard that they loom ahead, which is yawning open in a grim parody of a welcome. The once sturdy gates hang at odd angles, their edges warped as though melted by an unholy heat, which actually brings into what, weirdly enough, into what Dawnfire said about a black dragon. Can't tell if he was joking or not. The path that leads into Ulshard, where you're standing now, is slick with mud and feels like something else. Can't tell without investigating. There's a faint trail of crimson stains in the ground, barely visible as the dust begins to settle, and it's under the fading light of today, which kind of feels like there's some sort of a distant storm brewing in the northern hemisphere. Like not here, but you kind of hear the. Where's my thunder? You kind of hear the. I love that. Not as intense as that, but far away. You see that inside the walls, the silence deepens. And the wind carries distorted sounds, it seems. Half-formed cries and a faint clang of metal that vanish the moment you try to place them. The streets are barren, as Dawnfire would have said, and you too would have seen from your circuits around Ulshard. Yet it's littered with signs of a struggle. You see broken weapons and shattered planks that form makeshift barricades, but no bodies remain. No crows feast here, no scavengers pick at the remains, only emptiness, gnawing and profound.
Can I try to always very close to the dragon in case we must leave, because we don't want to pick a fight we can't win by ourselves. Can I try and ascertain what could have caused such damage? Because would this, like you said Dawnfire spoke of a possibility of black dragon, may or not have been joking, but I've dealt with dragons before, so maybe I would have recognized such symbols. Can I try to ascertain if that is a possibility?
So you're trying to figure out.
I'm trying to look at the signs of struggle, such as, like the conditions the armors in the ground are in, like looking at the walls, and like you spoke earlier about the gates and the condition they were, like maybe like trying to see all those details and try to see if I've ever seen these signs before, and see, like, is this a dragon, is this something else, or is this just I don't know type thing.
So I think that you're not really going for like magic related stuff, or are you?
No, not at all.
No? Okay, so that like excludes like Arcana. Have you studied any historical like text over fights or wars between? Okay, so that exudes history. I guess you could probably do investigation.
All right. I just rolled an investigation then, I think.
Okay.
18.
So, with that, you feel like, I mean, it's evident that this place was under siege. The origin of why there's like this, the faint clang of metal that disappear when you try to place them. That's supernatural. It's not an investigation thing. Right. But it feels like that there were like assailants that came from the sea and dismounted like in a true Viking fashion.
Yeah.
And just swarmed Ulshard. That would explain the broken weapons. Actually, you don't know why there are so many broken weapons. But they came in and overwhelmed the denizens of Ulshard. But nothing really speaks about the bodies vanishing, clang of metals, and the bodies disappearing, and the faint cries that disappear when you try and place them as well.
Okay.
It was definitely under siege. And Dawnfire says, "What do you think?"
I was gonna ask you the same thing. I do not like this situation we're in. I cannot place anything anywhere. I don't know what could have happened here. I don't know if we have enough information to help when we go back. So, should we risk it and try to find more, or should we leave? Mayhaps anything that we say of what has happened will ignite something in the minds of our allies.
One moment. As he begins to stride towards the gates.
Follow him.
And he's going to inspect. Excuse me, sorry. He's going to inspect the why the sturdy iron gates are at odd angles, as I've said, they're melted by an unholy heat, which as a gold dragon, he would know a thing or two about. So he's gonna roll Arcana in that case.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it? Like, I can do it.
Oh yeah. I can do it if you wish.
Okay.
However,
Go
I
for it.
just need to find this sheet because I only had mine open.
You can just type Dawnfire at the search thing on the
It's
top.
right here. So what am I rolling? Arcana?
Arcana, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What did I roll? 9.
You got a 9.
Yeah.
Memory fades me. This does not look like dragon breath. Unless... No, it can't be.
It can't be? What can it not be?
My investigation didn't really bring much to fruition. I just don't think it's a Draco Lich.
Draco Lich?
Yes, an undead dragon.
Mm-hmm.
No body, just bone. But if
What do
it
you
was a
make of-
Draco Lich, this thing wouldn't, the houses wouldn't be standing.
Right.
Well, if it was a Draco Lich, the houses wouldn't be standing.
Oh. And what of the bodies? Why are there no bodies?
I don't know. We'll need a paladin here or a cleric.
Good thing we have one of those. Okay. You think it's time to head back? We should probably report since that was the whole point of this trip.
Yes. Let us take flight.
Very well. Keep an eye out on the way back as well, just in case.
Yes. He beats his wing. You guys take flight again.
Sure.
And as you look to as you traveling back to Prime, because they would have charted out, what the trajectory was of the Hellas Harpy for you guys to sort of like meet. Like, I guess a night goes by, or like the amount of time goes by where you would meet them, and you would see what looks like a ghastly ghost ship
Nice.
with a phantom, and this is like many leagues after Ulshard. You would see it like your eyes sort of like looking at the water as the hues of the moon kind of reflect off the surface of the water, and you would see this ghastly ship like a galleon just like eject from the water.
It's the Flying
then-
Dutchman, alright.
And then fly out the water, smashing it again, and then sail. And it
Does it
seems to be
look-
going northeast.
Okay. Is that like... Do I feel like it's a possibility to just fly a little bit closer so I can try and ascertain what type of people are steering that ship?
It's definitely possible.
Just
It's just
trying
if you
to-
want to do it.
Yeah, but like... Just a quick, drive-by. Just very, very
Sure.
cautious and don't wanna, get into a fight or anything like that. Just wanna drive by and see what's in it and leave.
How do you
'cause
say
I'm
this to
assuming I'm faster.
Dawnfire?
Jesus Christ. Okay.
It's not a car, man. That's a person.
What?
That's a people.
That's smarter than a car, man.
It's a
I'm just
Tesla.
Tesla is nothing compared to Dawnfire, man. I'm just gonna say, do you see that?
Yes, sir.
Should we try? Can you fly closer to it?
Why? That makes my scales crawl.
I thought nothing made your scales crawl. You literally just took down a god.
We took down a god. Look,
You did more work than I did.
I'm not perfect. Well, yes, if you want, we can go.
I
I
don't
don't
mean.
like this.
Okay. Do you think it's a better idea not to?
Just whatever you want. Third deck.
It's
You can go take a little look.
fast.
You peeping
fast.
Tom.
We're not gonna attack or anything. We're just gonna go by like.
Yes.
You know,
Okay.
in the future they call it airplanes. Just do like that. Phew.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I get it. Into which then he banks his direction a little bit to go to the northeast and go up to the ghastly ship for a quick, because Dawnfire is gonna be dashing, so he's not gonna like. It's not.
That's fair.
He doesn't like this. So make me a let's do a DC 13 perception check for you.
DC 13 perception check for me. Alright, good sir. That is very doable. Where's my perception? Got 21, man.
Okay, so as he is dashing by at an angle that you can look at the upper deck, you see essentially a ghost crew.
Ah, yes, lovely. Exactly what I thought about.
And with a captain. And actually, what's the...
Is the captain wearing a nice hat?
Let me...
Is it nicer
sure.
than Ryan's?
Yeah, is the ship nicer than Ryan's?
No, the hat.
Oh, I didn't.
Ah,
Is Ryan wearing a hat?
No.
he was wearing a Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. He said Klein, but I think he meant the player.
No.
No, I meant Ryan the captain.
Yeah, the
Okay.
captain.
All right, gotcha. So this is what he looks in campaign OOC, but you know, more ghosty.
Yeah.
I love
Definitely
that.
not Flying Dutchman. Definitely. All right. So.
And he's looking at you like in that picture, like with the octopus, like tendrils.
Yeah, he's badass as hell. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna wave high and leave immediately. You know what I mean? Like.
You don't need to tell me twice. He like
Yeah.
shifts his direction and to go
couple
south.
Couple of questions. Does the galleon, like, I've seen both ships, right? I've seen the Headless Harpy and this ship. Does it look like, I don't know much about naval combat, but does it look like the Headless Harpy could hold its own against this ship?
Not, yeah, you know. Let's. So you know the Hellas Harpy has two small ballistas at the forefront. It's a low ship, right? This is
Yeah.
a galleon. We're talking about like
Yeah.
fucking Pirates of the Caribbean shit with where they
Yeah.
put the.
Yeah.
We don't have cannons yet, but they have like, you know, scorpions and ballistas and things like
Yeah,
that.
this is like definitely a warship. Okay, all right.
I mean, you could try. You know.
Try. I'm not
but
the
the-
captain.
Well, like you're sort of like talking to yourself. Like you could do it if people knew what they were doing. But the biggest problem here is that it's fucking ghosts.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, gotta, fly my way back to the queen and the captain. And
Before
report.
that, when you're looking back, you know, just as Dawnfire shifts his direction, you're gonna look back and you're gonna see the galleon just kind of sink on the water again.
Yes, of course. That's very lovely. We're gonna have a problem with that.
Hmm.
Alright.
Ghosts just be trying to live their life, man. Leave them
Yeah,
alone.
sure.
So, that being said, you can paint a picture into what the players see when Dawnfire comes into view, and how you make your approach. and
Is
if
the
you
ship-
wanna,
Is the ship
Hmm?
big enough for Dawnfire to sort of like hang on, or will it, or will it like just
I
sink?
will let I'll let the players answer that. The players that know the Hellas Harpy, or that the Beyonders can answer that for you.
Well, to be fair, the dragon, I can also shrink the dragon. But that's not as fun, is it?
How large is Dawnfire? Huge or large?
It's
It's
basically,
large.
yeah, it's
Large
the size
token.
of, yeah.
If it's a young adult, then he can probably land, because I know the Wormling was scampering around with no issue.
I mean, I can, like I said, I can change its size though. So,
Just don't touch the forge and we're good.
right.
Oh, he does about that. I don't think. Does he?
Wait, what?
Yeah, good answer. So, regardless, you can paint
Oh,
the picture
no.
into how your character comes into the view for the players.
Oh, well, it's, like you're just enjoying your life on the ship and you see a big dragon coming back with a little elf on top. It's nothing much. Certainly something you've probably gotten used to so far. Right. So, all right. I was just trying to find the class thing, because I know there's something I can do with the dragon that can shrink its size. So I just wanted to approach the ship, the headless harpy, fly down to it, jump off the dragon onto the ship, and have the dragon shrink its size to like small, and have it sit on my shoulder or something. You know what I mean?
Wait, how
that like-
small can you make him?
I think. Well, let me check. I'm trying to. I can shrink it to medium. Not
Okay,
small,
so
medium. Is medium enough?
to be on your shoulder, no.
No,
It
no,
will be
shoulder.
enough to fit in the long ship.
On
To
the
fit
ship,
in the long
yes.
ship. Yeah. Okay,
Medium's
then
big enough.
we'll shrink it to medium for now.
Awesome. Okay. So, flying in, how does the crew react to seeing Dawnfire coming from the distance, and then shift size to do like a? You guys watch Deadpool, right? They're doing a superhero landing.
No.
Yeah, for sure.
Ah,
I'm doing a
yes.
superhero landing.
You haven't seen it, Matt?
I actually haven't, no.
There are 3 of them, so
That's
that's
insane. I'm just gonna try to make it even cooler. I'm gonna like do the superhero landing and land on one knee behind Ryan as like reporting to the captain.
Dope.
Yeah? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Alright. Please someone
Aldis will
address
make
me.
her way. Aldis will make her way from the prow towards where you're landing.
Very well.
Are you trying to scare me?
No, I mean
Okay.
there's no way you don't see the dragon coming.
Yeah, yep. Okay.
Yeah, if the captain doesn't see the huge dragon coming in and somebody dropping off the dragon, I'd be a little bit concerned about this journey.
Yeah. Then you deserve to be scared, man.
No, I got 17 perception, so that's good.
That's good. That's
Kiki is probably doing this in campaign OC. She's probably a bit wasted.
Yeah. We're gonna do a superhero land. Alright. So as I land, I turn. Obviously, I'm behind Captain Ryan, and I say, "Captain, I have come to report my findings."
Ah, good. Tell me, what have you found?
Oh, by the way, just as you land and as you're talking, you see this rays of prismatic light piercing from the planks beneath you,
What?
and a Dawnfire just sort of like goes, looking down.
Oh yes.
Aldis is gonna stare at the floorboards in confusion. Well, that hasn't happened before.
Don't worry about it. What did you see?
Very well. Is Queen Aldis already with us as well? Queen Regent, I'm sorry, I don't want to like...
Yes.
Alright, so, Queen Regent, Captain. I have flown all the way to Ulshard. Is it Ulshard? It is Ulshard, right?
Yes.
Yes. I have found a fort in ruins. Signs of a siege, but no bodies. I cannot describe it exactly, as there is signs and evidence of death and war all across the island, but not a single sign of life. Albeit there is also weird noises and sounds and cries, almost ghostly-like, but I haven't been able to identify them properly without risking the life of me and my companion. On our way back, however, a bit more serious, we have flown by this big, huge warship that seemed to, how do I put this, come out of the water. Ghostly crew, nasty captain fella with a squid tentacles for a face, said hi and left because it sounded too dangerous. And as I came back, it went back into the water. I don't know if the two things are correlated, the ship and the island, but that is all I found.
By the way, I must say, going closer to that ghost ship, not my idea.
No, it was my idea. 100% I stand by it. We are fine.
I need therapy after this.
Aldis will look out over the water, just casually, as he talks about it. A ghost ship that rose up from beneath the waves?
And went back down, indeed.
Well, that would explain the rumors of something lurking in the water.
I found no wrecks of ships, however. So I cannot yet explain if that is the reason why some of the ships have been missing. Albeit very much points to it, but yes. As for Ulshard, I believe someone with more innate magical abilities may be more able to tell what has happened there rather than...
We need a paladin or a cleric to make landfall in Ulshard. There's something supernatural that has sieged Ulshard. We didn't stay there for long.
Well, a good thing we are on the way then, there at least.
Do we have a good plan to take down a ghost ship should the need arise? Because the fire of my dragon here can certainly do a lot of damage to the living, but I'm not too sure about how it works on the dead.
How do you think our ballistas could fare against it?
They add more. Their ship, I mean no disrespect, the Atlas Harpy is quite the ship, but I don't know if it could take the galleon I saw in a full-on battle.
We have taken a galleon before, one.
Then let us hope it shall remain such.
Ozzy
The
has to leave.
reputation of the Atlas Harpy.
By the way, just for context, a longship has a capacity of about 150 passengers. So you probably got like 120 people here. And that is correct. You guys have taken galleons down before, but none of them were ghastly like this. While you guys figure this out, Zervius, you see that prismatic light emitting from the lower deck, and you can. There's no check needed. You're a rogue, right?
Yep. Big rogue boy.
Yeah, nice. We were in need of rogue. It's cool. You would see that there's a kind of like a trapdoor that leads down into the lower levels, which is. Do you know much about? I mean, do you know much about long ships?
Somewhat.
Okay, so
presuming long ships have like the upper level and the lower level, unlike like your Western ships that will have like 3 or 4 levels.
Yeah.
If my ship knowledge is up to par, which likely isn't.
But yeah, that trapdoor would lead you down if you wanted to. But this is weird. This prismatic lights. As soon as the dragon landed, it's I guess it got your roguey senses. You know, spidey senses. You have roguey senses tingling.
Yes, my Brazilian genes are tingling. Same thing. Is this something that I would have seen before? For chance?
No. I mean, you saw the trapdoor. You thought nothing of it. But
yeah, just the light itself is a bit sus.
You could probably, if you want, you could probably ask. Oh yeah, prismatic lights. Yeah. I mean, it's reacting to dragonkind. One thing. You could probably, if you want, ask like a player. I think Klein and Aldis are talking to third deck. That would leave, I guess, other crewmates that you can ask if you want. There's like 120 of them here, so pretty. Like a long ship is huge for 120 people.
Yeah,
it's a lot of people.
Yeah. Sorry, who does Murphy play again? I forgot.
He plays third deck, a dragon knight.
Okay.
And they're like I don't know, like 30, 40 feet away. You're just like by the main mast.
So Ryan, third deck, and Aldis are just bing chilling at the helm, chatting.
He's given the reconnaissance report of what he saw. And he's like 30, 40 feet away. You're kind of like by the main mast, and you're just like, oh, shiny things.
Yeah, my rogue senses are just definitely wanna steal that shit. Tell you what. Zergius is gonna like look to the shinies, look at the captain, look back to the shinies, look back to the captain, look back to the shinies, take a sip of his flask, and go towards the nearest crewmate that looks like they have like a shroud of a clue what must be going on. Like someone who is like unfazed by it, like completely unfazed.
As you look at this guy, he's like staring daggers at you, like he just saw the whole quadruple take, whatever the fuck that was. He's like, yes?
Do pardon my forwardness, friend, but what is with the shining bowels of the ship? Is this something customary of your region? Once again, pardon my ignorance. And that's it, I'm dead. Yeah, he's rolling dice. It's been an honor, it's been a pleasure.
The crewmate says, You should go and look. I think you'll have fun. I mean,
Inside check.
go for it. Go for it. You gotta beat a. I'm gonna give it a +1. You gotta beat a 17.
Oh, son of a bitch! God damn!
I rolled a 16, but dude,
These motherfuckers good at lying. God damn.
is it lying or is it persuasion? Let's see if you succeed.
They should take part in the Brazilian government. Tell you what. What is my insight? Oh, I need to roll a 9 and above.
Yeah, so 50% chance, or a little over 50% chance for you to get it.
Yeah. What was that again? Sorry. That is an 11. So 11 plus 8, 19. Sorry, my math
It
is.
seems
okay.
that there is a touch of I guess excitement in his tone or under his tone, like he just wants to see something again because it was funny. But it's not lying. He was just trying to persuade you to go and look.
Yeah. So he's not lying, but he's also not being completely truthful. As more
He's
of
definitely holding some
Yeah.
info.
He's hoping for a result that will entertain him.
And likely others as well. You can pick that up with that.
Yeah.
insight.
Okay. So he wants to make me the butt of the joke.
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
Zervis is just gonna turn to him, reach out for his flask, take a little sip, offer it to the crewmate, and be like, "Oh, I'd be delighted to. Please be my guest. I'll be right behind you."
He's gonna squint his eyes. No, whoa, what is this?
It's mead of the finest variety, please.
Is it actually mead?
Yeah,
He's gonna like, I don't believe it. How do you have meat?
it's in my flask.
You drink it first.
I just did.
Oh, okay.
It ain't the best quality, but it ain't the worst. It's like your middle.
What
It's like
in the hell, Heine has meat?
it's
What?
like your it's like the absolute vodka of meats. It's just like completely standard.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. He gives you back the flask. And
Can I roll a persuasion to maybe try and persuade him to go first? Because if it's gonna blow
You
in
can
someone's
try.
face, it's not gonna be mine.
You can try. What's everyone's? What's Otis and Heine's passive perception, real quick?
17.
Before I blow up the ship.
Passive perception 14.
13. Okay, yeah.
Damn.
You guys definitely see, like, as you're talking about, kind of long ship, like beat a galleon, and like all this is like, yeah, we've done it before. And Ryan is like, but a ghost one? Oh, nice. Was that a crit?
That's 24.
Was that a crit?
Yeah, that was a crit.
Okay. Oh shit.
That's my first crit in like
Hey, look,
in a year.
let me give you the thunder for that. Well done. So while you guys are talking about this naval warfare thing, you definitely see like Zervius just kind of do a quadruple take, and then he looks at this guy that was clearly just like staring daggers at him. They talk. He offers him a flask. He drinks it, and then they go towards the trapdoor. And just before you guys react, when you get there, Zervius, what do you credit on that? What do you say? You can construct your demands, I guess, or whatever it is.
So as he's taking a sip of my finest middle shelf swell, I'll say, please do lead the way. This is a foreign environment to myself, but I'm more than happy to learn more about this wonderful craft. Please do lead the way.
Oh no, I've already
Leading
seen
towards the
this.
trap
This
door.
is nothing new to me. Why am I going
Well-
first? There is nothing. Yeah, you know what? I'll go first. But sure. He's gonna call. No, what do you have the key? Let me roll. Ah, fuck, he critted. What? I rolled a fucking crit, man. 2 consecutive crits. Crazy. He's gonna yeah. Fuck it, yes. He's gonna sort of put the key in. And then open the trapdoor. And then he goes in. Do you follow him?
I kick the trapdoor shut. No,
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly follow him, but I'm gonna try and keep an eye out for the Krine and Turdak and see if they just go no.
It's a good thing Kiki is probably drunk at this point and is
Yeah,
not
pass
really
the
managing
fuck
to-
out.
But how do you guys react seeing 2 people go into the lower decks? I guess the 2 of you first, and then you can invite Murphy into this to look at the thing.
Oh shit.
It's
Shrine.
probably fine.
Shrine. Do we want him to get obliterated?
No. Okay.
What do you think the likelihood of him being a dragon is high or low?
Low.
Sorry,
that's
it
probably not
sounded
worth
like
being
you said
obliterated.
obliterated.
What? You're not in the scene. Just shut up and listen.
It sounded like you said dragon.
Yes,
And
you did say
obliterate.
dragon. Me.
Yes.
Don't worry
the-
about it.
There's something we probably should look at. Come here.
Yes. So
Let's go,
Dawnfire is gonna follow you like a secretary right now because he wants to know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
Okay.
clipboard.
So, you guys going over to the trapdoor?
Yes.
Does
Going over to the trapdoor.
does
Is it closed,
third deck go there as well?
Third, I kind of wants Dawnfire to not get anywhere near it, though. Sounds like a terrible idea. You just said
Do
obliterate
you know?
some dragon.
Do you know why dragons hoard magic items to begin with in D&D?
Because shiny.
no.
So this is the
Right.
way that they this is how they pass into the next. It's how it's kind of like a lineage thing. How they die, they need a lot of magic items because I think they eat them or something like that. It's very important for a dragon.
They
There's
need to
reason
have a
why.
gold value to
Yeah.
move on to the afterlife.
It's not like Lord of the Rings. Fucking Smog just took the dwarven place just because of the gold. Here in D&D, at least, I don't know about Lord of the Rings, but it's kind of like it's something that
Well,
they do.
There is that too. They are also greedy creatures. There is that too.
Yes.
It's just a 2 or 3-fold effect for reasoning for it.
So, do you come with third deck, or do you just stand put?
I mean, I suppose. Although I really need to go, me like the person, so I don't know if I
Yeah.
should go.
If
No.
you need to go, man, you can go. It's okay. Yeah,
Right.
it's. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay, so I'll leave third deck out of the scene, and I'll trust a Dawnfire to do as he
Yes.
thinks is best,
Yeah,
and I will take my leave. Sorry, guys, I really need to go.
no
It's
problem.
fun,
Thank
see
you
you
for
later.
joining.
See you.
Hi.
By the way, the Last Kingdom music is so fitting to what's going on. So, with that, we're gonna shift the scene under in the lower deck into Xervius, and excuse me, hold on, because I fucking wrote this like 2 years ago, Now I gotta read it, which is awesome. So what you see is a 5-foot radius brass forge held by ornate rune chains attached to the longship interior hull. At the core of the forge, a heart of an unknown draconic creature sits, beating as if it was alive. The heart.
So is that before I go in, like from the top?
It's when
or
you
as I
look
go in?
at the. It's when you look at the origins of that prismatic light.
Okay, because I'm not in yet. I'm keeping an eye on Ryan and the gang, if you will.
You can see it from up there.
Okay, cool. That's what I was trying to work out. Thanks.
The heart has what looks like ancient runes etched onto it that pulsate prismatic eldritch energy, which sheds bright lights in a radius that is massive. And it looks like it draws some sort of magic. And the crewmate says, well, there it is. Are you coming?
And would I be able to see Ryan, Aldis, and Dawnfire coming towards me?
Do you want to take a moment to look at your 6 o'clock?
I would love to.
Yeah, they're coming towards you, and you guys can. They're coming towards you. You can decide what you do, or
Okay.
I can let you guys roleplay.
Yeah, just from like looking at them, specifically Ryan. Ryan, do you look like concerned, pissed, annoyed?
I'm like, I don't want this to happen, but I want to see where it goes.
I'm gonna mute myself. You guys can continue if I need.
You're not helping me. God damn it. Aldis, does Aldis look pissed off or like
He doesn't
annoyed, angry, concerned?
No, but she does look a little more flat-faced.
More than usual?
Angry, but she looks.
Okay. So Ryan is somewhat not concerned. Concern is not the word.
Ryan is probably amused, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So Ryan is like, don't do it, but also kind of do it, and Aldis is just stone-faced, more than usual. And what's Dawnfire doing? Because I think Dawnfire was coming as well, right?
Yes. So Dawnfire. He looks intrigued most of all. Like he is fucking more curious than everyone on the long ship put together.
Okay.
There's a slight glimmer in his draconic iris.
Oh, okay. Okay. Dawnfire is very intrigued. Ryan is like, do it, but don't do it. And Aldis is like, whatever happens, happens. Zervius is gonna kick the trapdoor shut and walk away, like whistling, just like, oh, there's a nice cloud, nice weather we're having today. That's very nice.
That's dishonorable! The crewmate who's down there is gonna shout with his muffled like voice, but you guys can continue to paint the picture here. What happens?
I'm just gonna walk away towards like the figurehead of the ship. It's like, huh, nice, huh? Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, the figurehead is like.
Yeah, the head that
60
has a harpy,
feet.
right?
It's like you're like at the back where the mainmast is.
Yeah.
You're in a trajectory course with the three figures coming towards you.
I'm 100% fine with that. I just be like, huh, nice weather. Oh, very, very, very nice. Very clear. Can really see everything. Oh, hello, Ryan. How are you? Just
Hello.
very much just playing it off like.
I see you found a forge.
Forge, you say? Well, I certainly was invited to the quarters, but not trying to be disrespectful. I thought best to allow the captain of the ship itself to really reveal its secrets. So I thought best of my decision, and trap the crewmate in there for you to do what you will.
Well, you're lucky you probably just saved your own life by backing away from it when you did, instead of going down deeper. Did I see the guy go down there with Ryan? With him?
So yes, I had that in mind already. I wanted you guys to talk. The door is gonna be open, the trap door, and he's gonna like come out of it and say, "What in hell, He told me he was gonna go. He gave me meat. He wanted to see. I went first, and then he locked me in. That is dishonorable. What is this? Who is this man? And why does he have meat?"
I love that that's his main concern. Is like, where did he get it from?
Yes. Anyway,
No. Anyway, Captain, he locked me down there. He deceived me. Huh?
He is a newcomer amongst our people. As need, I presume he's somewhere in town.
Okay. What's your name there?
The name is Zervius. Pleasure to meet you.
Zervius the foul, you be known. I'll take my meat. I got my eye on you, Zervius. You're falling there.
Keep an eye on him.
Racist crewmate, love it.
You are foreign.
Did he say his eyes or his eye?
Wait, what?
Did the crewmate say he's got his eyes or his eye on me? Like, does he only have one eye?
No. He said
Okay.
eye, but you notice that his
okay.
speechcraft is not at the high level.
He's not a scholar.
He's just a barbarian, man.
Okay. Zervius is just gonna turn to Ryan and be like, anyway, at this forge you were speaking about, please do tell me more. I'm very curious.
Yes. Are we up on the deck or are we down below?
You're on
We're still on the upper deck.
Okay. I'll open the trapdoor and go down. Come, follow. I'll show you.
Okay. I'll follow him.
Dawnfire would follow as well, and also
6 feet back.
a small crowd of crewmen are standing like around, like on the top. They're kind of like elbowing like each other. It's gonna happen.
Oh fuck! I'm getting killed, aren't I?
This here is our forge. Dragon Forge? I think? Rune Forge? Something like that. The Rune Muscle knows. Anyway.
It's a rune forge, but it eats dragons.
Yes.
What? Dawnfire says from above.
It consumes dragons to run smoothly. So I'm pointing to the dragon. Just like, don't touch it. Just don't touch it. It will be good for a forge, but really, really bad for you.
Why is there a heart of a great worm in the center of it?
I believe it has something to do with connecting the forge to the ship. But again,
who killed a
Rune
great
Master,
worm? What?
Aldis is gonna look at Ryan. We were gifted the ship by the Cascarimians in a peace dealing.
One of the crewmates would say, "What gift?" And Loki's behind this. It's just chat that they're having amongst themselves.
Zervius is gonna turn to Dawnfire and be like, "Listen, they got a dragon heart in the ship. Personally, I wouldn't really be asking questions. That's just me. That's just my personal opinion.
Well, personally, I wouldn't coerce a crewmate to go down there without the captain's consent. You're not really the voice of reason here, Sergius.
Respectfully. He tried to
The dragon's
coerce
right.
me. He tried to coerce me, and he got bamboozled in his stead, which, quite frankly, I think is fair play.
Some of the small crowd of crewmates are like,
to believe that you didn't want to slip down here?
Not particularly, no. Delving into the bowels of a ship with unknown shining lights is not particularly conducive to keeping one's life, if you will, vis-a-vis being alive. So no, I wasn't particularly interested, but I saw an opportunity to understand a little bit more of the crew, and I got the answer I seeked, which is he was very keen for me to go down there.
Well, you see, the Dragon Ball, the Rune Forge, sorry, does grant us some powers. Kilroy, is there like flames, like lamps down here, or torches, or
what, down here?
is it light?
Yo, you're in the bright light. The forge itself is emitting bright light.
Okay, but nothing else.
There's likely like what do you call this? Sconces? Or
Sconces, yeah.
yeah, sconces where like there are torches or
Hmm.
lanterns or things like that. And I would just remind you guys that from the longship, everyone which the person attuned to this is Rhein, that he considers a crewmate. Everyone can cast thaumaturgy as a free action.
I was gonna demonstrate that.
I thought you guys forgot. And also,
Kilroy stealing
I
your
just
thunder,
remembered.
no pun.
there was, and also there's
Just out of
draconic
curiosity,
scales.
is
Yeah.
this sort of I'm presuming it's like magic or arcane in nature as opposed to like alchemical. Is this something that Zervius, being from the Three Kingdoms, would have seen before? I'm presuming
Hell no.
not.
Hell no.
Yeah, didn't think so, but just thought I'd ask, just out of curiosity.
Yeah. Sorry, just one last thing, and also you would have seen this actually. I should have said this when you saw the Hellas Harpy, but we're in the end of the session last time. There is draconic scales that are sort of like it's like the barding of the ship on top of
the wood itself, yeah.
the whale bone barding that it has. But sorry,
Yeah.
you can continue. I'm so sorry, Lion. I didn't mean to steal your thunder, man. I feel bad.
That's okay. Okay.
Pun intended.
So you see just Ryan's eyes go completely black, like full black, and the fire in the torches or whatever flickers for a moment, and like a low rumble in the ground. Oh, and then it just reverts back to normal. These are among the things we can do with the forge, and I believe that if we get a few dragons to it, that we can get even more power.
Well, I can't say that I'm not impressed. It is certainly something outwardly to what I come from, but certainly very interesting and full of potential.
Yes. Yeah, though much of its secrets has been hidden from us because we haven't found any dragons yet. Or we happen to be allied with all the dragons, and it would be kind of rude of us to kill them and feed them to the forge.
Well, it would certainly be uncourtly to bring demise to your allies, but hopefully we'll soon find some not so friendly dragons.
Yes. That's been our thought for a while now, but politics. Everything you have to do, you go conquer a city, and you conquer another city, and then you conquer an island, and now you need to manage all the conquer stuff. And
Aldis is gonna give Ryan a side eye.
I want to give Ryan a bro hug, but I'm just going. Zervi's just gonna turn to him and says, "Well, it certainly does sound rather exhausting, but to health and to better hope." He's gonna take his little dainty flask again, take a healthy sip, and offer it to the captain and Aldis.
Thank you. And then, yeah, well, I'm just gonna pass it on to all this. Cool.
Aldis will take a swig.
I'm just gonna watch Aldis' reaction, because I do have a little bit of a regal air to them, and Zervius is kind of curious to see what their reaction is to, I guess, like the fucking Heineken of beer of meads, like the very much like standard sort of commoner swell.
No reaction.
Damn, Aldis is fucking hard as shit. Stone cold killer.
Where does he get meat from? One of the crewmates asked.
We were in the city like a day ago. Come on, man. Very well. If there's anything that I can be of assistance with in the ship, please do let me know. I would loathe to be a cumbersome guest.
Well, we do have the issue of officers. Like, wait.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't quite catch that.
Well, you see, there's a certain amount of people you need to, roles you need to fill on a ship, or would be nice to fill, and I think some of them are vacant. Like, we haven't seen Thrive in a while. And I don't know what else roles, because we've been so long away from the heart.
I know I wrote this. Here.
Yes.
There is a. It's on the roll 20 in Stürmkrag Saga. There is like an officers and crew, and each role tells you what it does. I think we have. I think we got Kiki, who is the. I can't fucking remember. I can't. It's been so long.
She's the Watermaster? No.
Isn't she the boatswain?
Yeah, she's the boatswain.
Yeah. So
Thrive was the first mate.
Thrive was the first mate. You're the captain. I think Aldis was the
surgeon, I think.
I can't remember.
Oh, maybe not.
Probably put names by those roles.
Anyway, there's a lot of things to be done on the ship. So, what's your skills? What are you good at?
Well, that Depends, I guess, on the task at hand. I am particularly good with people. You could say I am particularly handy as well. And I'm not too opposed to manual labor.
Very good, very good. Any tools you know how to use?
Any tools?
Can you navigate? Can you cook? Can you patch wounds?
No tools of any description.
Hmm. Sorry. Let me just clear this up. Did you want to give, or unless like Matt remembers what his role was, or did you want to put him as a first mate, or?
Put Aldis as a first mate,
I
or
don't know. It's just a question. You can you basically give roles in the long ship.
Currently, I'm the medic.
Okay.
And doubled as the secondary cook because our first cook was not very good.
I remember.
oh, I remember.
Made a pretty bad
remember
onion
Igor.
soup.
He could only make chicken noodles. It's crazy.
No, he made onion soup.
He did.
His entire repertoire was onion soup and onion soup derived goods.
So just so you know, we got the first mate open. We got the quartermaster and the cook. Like I've put names beside the roles.
Yep.
So you guys can you can continue roleplaying.
Yes, no particular knowledge of any instruments or kits per se, but I'm eager to learn.
Sorry. Roll a deception check, please. Will.
I have 24.
You have? Okay. I want the two of you to roll against that. I'm gonna even roll as a fucking dragon, which is probably not gonna get.
What are we rolling?
Insight.
Insight. Oh, I'm good at that.
Don't fire.
No, I'm not.
It's just eavesdropping, and he didn't get.
Man, this dragon is on my ass.
Got an 18.
Nope.
18.
Sorry. Continue. The DC was 22, was it?
24.
24, yeah. Oh, no way in hell.
Was it? Hold on, actually. What was it? 25, sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Yep.
I couldn't beat it if I tried.
No particular proficiency, if you will, with any tools, but I'm more than eager to learn in any way that I can help the ship.
A meager hand on this ship. Aldis says, looking at Ryan. Hands are hands.
Hands are hands, and that's good. But we could use some rolls, but how are you with making food?
That depends what Kilroy decides the food making skills are.
Are you proficient with the tool needed to make? I don't know. It was chef's tool or something like that.
Yeah, chef's tool. Hell nah, bruh.
Constitution score, brewer supplies, and cook utensils. That's what's in the 20.
By the way, you guys can learn. Each character can learn with downtime 2 extra tools that you're proficient with. Just so you know. So, if you want to make him as if you want to give him cartography and probably how to handle. I mean, you could give him whatever tool. He could learn.
I'll be a navigator. It's not like
Yeah.
I have any tools or kit proficiencies or anything of the sort.
Let me check my own. You know how to navigate, or shall I teach you how to navigate?
It would be my honor to learn from such a seasoned captain.
Good, because I know how to use these tools that I don't have on me on my person right now, but we probably have lying somewhere. So I can teach you the ropes and how to navigate.
Please, I'd be eagerly awaiting your lessons.
Good.
What would I roll for learning navigation, by the way, just out of curiosity?
So this is navigation. It's just gonna be downtime. It's gonna take you like.
Okay.
What's your wisdom score?
My wisdom score, that's a good question, actually. Oh,
Like
that's
the
my
ability
lowest. 10.
10. It's gonna take
Yeah,
you like
no
a
modifier.
month.
Damn.
It's just gonna take time. Month in game,
Yeah, okay.
not in
Okay.
real life.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, but this is a forge. Don't touch it. It can and will suck you into it, and we don't really know what happens. You don't want to figure out what it does.
Yes,
It's like
certainly
dragons. It likes dragons, but it's not picky.
Well, I've met a girl like that once. It certainly doesn't sound particularly fun, so you can rest assured I will keep my distance.
Remember that guy that touched it? You remember? He touched it and he became ash. I wanted to see that again. One of the crewmates are like, they're bantering. And then like the dragon is like, I will not be having that to my horde.
Was that the guy
You
that
are
wanted me to
correct.
come in it? Or
No.
no, okay.
Okay. So are you training him? And so like the idea is to make him a, what is it? Is it the storm suit? No, it's, what is it?
Let's see, what's it called? The Storm Seer and Quartermaster, the Red Volva,
Okay.
or how you pronounce that. Ref.
I don't know.
Red.
If you're Norwegian and you can't pronounce it, don't look at me. Man.
That isn't my letters. My letters are A, Ö, and Å. That
Yeah,
is
this is Old Norse, bro.
something else.
I'm gonna put here then Xervius training. There we go.
Xervius be doing shit.
I'll be training him and let someone else.
You need to make someone a fucking cook. Like a random.
Well, Aldis is a cook, no?
Reggie.
No.
Or was Aldis the second cook, like the sous chef?
No, she's the surgeon, or the dragon.
Oh,
shaman.
okay.
How's Reggie doing? Is he good at cooking?
Please tell me that's not the onion soup guy.
Reggie?
Reggie. Don't you remember Reggie?
Who the fuck was Red? No. Who was that? Was I supposed to know?
Matt, you remember Reggie?
Did I kill him?
I hope not.
Oh. I don't know who
He's one of our
Reggie-
crewmates.
Reggie? Who the
The
fuck called him
120
Reggie?
roommates. So
What the
I
fuck is
think it
this?
was Aldis.
What is this lore that I don't know?
Don't you know? In the Beyond Us journal, there's name tremendous. We got Ornolf, Ingolson, the Axeman. We got Bjorn, Olaf, Reggie, Ida the Shield Maiden. She's not here at the moment, and Miriam Drakor, who's not here at the moment.
No. We can talk about this later. You gotta fill me in on this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, our good guy Reggie. We can make him the cook. Or the
Sure.
first mate.
I don't. Yeah, like I'm asking that like as a dungeon master. We need to talk about this later because I don't know who the fuck
I
Reggie
feel
is.
victimized by that statement.
Anyway, yeah.
You go make Reggie the fucking first mate? That's crazy.
No. He's a cook, bro.
He just said he was gonna make him first mate.
Oh. Whatever. We can talk about this like off session. All right. Can I shift the scene?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
We just got like a little under an hour to close the session. Okay.
I think I'll be heading out a little bit earlier than that.
Yeah. Just let me know when you're heading out.
Yep.
Okay. So, Jesus Christ, we do like to sidetrack. Sure. I'm gonna fast forward into the next day. Wait, what am I saying? I think I was going to talk to me. I'm put it back. He's gonna be the first. Yeah, I don't like it. Regardless, as the prow of the longship, it closes in on Ulshard. As it cleaves through the turbulent northern seas, the horizon ahead is painted in the somber hues of dusk. The skies churn with heavy clouds, their ashen tendrils clawing towards the earth, casting flickering shadows across the restless waves. The sea here feels different, less like a cradle of life and more like an open grave. The salty tang of the air mingles with an unfamiliar bitterness, faint yet persistent, curling at the back of your throats like a whispered warning. And at last, Ulshard rises into view. Once a proud bastion of Stürmkrag vigilance, its silhouette now lies twisted and forlorn. The stone ramparts, once sharp and vigilant, sag under the weight of decay, their edges softened by creeping black vines that glisten unnaturally in the dying light. The proud gatehouse yawns open, iron gates battered and warped and shattered, as if by force of will rather than brute strength. Above it, where the banners of Ulshard once flew defiantly, only tatters remain, fluttering weakly in the breeze as though lamenting their own insignificance. The shoreline is eerily still, bereft of the unusual signs of life. No gulls cry, no watchmen hail your approach. Instead, the oppressive quiet bears down on you, broken only by the low moan of the wind.
So just taking a minute to sort of assess the situation. Zervius is presuming he's still nearby, crying, it does seem like the isle is inhabited, but I would be happy to scout ahead and report back if you would like.
Yes, that would be good. But don't go too far.
Very well. Your wish is my command. So Zervius is going to pop
So,
up his.
You're gonna wait. You're gonna wait a little bit because you're not at the piers yet. So you have your task done. As you near the dilapidated pier, you see scattered remnants of the past: broken barrels, upturned carts, and lone shield. Its face marred with deep, unnatural grooves. The plank beneath your feet as you jump out, Zervius. They groan, not just with age, but with something wrong, unnatural. The longship slows as it approaches the pier. The wooden planks warped and cracked ground beneath even the weight of the waves lapping against it. Debris littered the shore, splintered shields, and barrels. So, the remnants of an outpost that was once alive. Frank breeze carries with a scent that turns your stomach, a mix of damp earth, rusted metal, and something fouler, more intangible.
Be right back.
Now you can react.
Okay. So, following the conversation Zervis had with Ryan, he's gonna pop the hood up, hop off the ship, and start quickly but meticulously making way through the pier and into
Are you
solid
withdrawing
land.
any weapons?
Oh, that's an excellent question. I will say not necessarily withdrawing as in like pointing it out, but he's definitely has his hand under his cloak and into his hand bow, sort of ready to spring into action. So like essentially like holding an action, if that makes sense.
That you can only do that in combat.
Okay, fair enough. So
I
guess
understand what you
yeah,
do.
like ready, but not necessarily
Yeah.
like. Okay, cool. Would you like me to roll stealth for that?
Just
Just because I'm trying to be
You can.
sneaky and like not. Because obviously we don't know what's going on in this definitely undead feeling island. I want to be somewhat careful.
You can roll it.
Fair? Okay. What is my
DC
stealth?
30.
Okay.
Just joking.
DC to 150. 27.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I got advantage. Probably won't beat that, but anyway.
You crit.
Yep, that is
Nice.
33.
Oh, nice.
Gotta
You
love rolls.
essentially beat the highest DC in the game. So I'm gonna
Just to
give.
describe for Ryan, you see Zervius like hop off the ship with his hood up in his cloak, and as he starts to like worm his way through the pier, the cloak almost like shimmers with an arcane glow, and he's gone. Essentially, like it almost like envelops him in the pier itself, like it mimics the way that it's shaped.
Aldis will walk up beside Ryan and say, "You trust him to actually come back?"
Well, if not, we'll just go find him. It's not like he can go that far.
Man, nobody trusts me.
Mhm.
I gave you the written description that I read earlier.
Well,
Zervius. So just take your time to read that. Sorry. And by the way, Klein, you would have given the word to. I mean, what do you tell the crew? Are they staying? Are they gearing up for combat? What are they doing? It's like 120 people.
This day, stay here. Guard the ship.
Stay. Your orders carried out. But sorry, you can continue roleplaying.
We will scout up ahead after Elvis. When he's done.
Just out of curiosity, on the do I recognize any of the markings? Let's say.
What markings specifically?
Oh, that's an excellent question. So, essentially, this part.
Mm. You. I'm not gonna even have you roll because you're not native of this culture. First of all,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
you're there's more that you're not in tune with. So that just
Yeah.
you can't make any sense. I mean, you see like the warning, you know,
Yeah.
it's got runes, symbols,
Yeah.
and the crude runnings just
Mm.
like, you know.
So I can like kind of pick out some things, but it's kind of like when you see like English words in a foreign dialect, and you just like understand one word out of an entire sentence.
So it's in common. It's just what you think they mean. You can't make any sense of it.
Yeah. Okay. Got you. Got you. Okay. And how far into the port area would you say I get?
So you probably move like 50 feet from the long ship past the gates, and then when you go into the gate, obviously since you're stealthing so good, you're not gonna. Do you have a magic item that like lets you hide well?
The Cloak of Elvenkind does
Okay.
give me advantage, but it doesn't boost my score.
Okay. You can go to the center, or you can just keep to the outskirts of the
Okay.
abandoned outpost.
I'm gonna say Zervius sort of keeps to the main road, if you will, like whatever the central avenue seems to be, going from port to like the main area of the city. But it's not like he's walking in the middle of the road. He's like sort of hugging the walls, like buildings, whatever there are around that he can somewhat have at least one side covered. That's what he's gonna do. Sort of just like very much rogue walking, crouched near a wall type of circumstance.
Mm-hmm. As you are walking, you're going to see strange symbols that are etched on the ground. I think. Hold on. Oh no, it's words. Words, and then like an image of symbols come into your mind, which kind of look like this. It kind of throws off your balance, morally there for a second, as this thing's like flash in front of your vision.
Interesting.
And words. There's a word that whispers. It says, it's kind of like a ghastly. It's like a ghastly tone. It says, "That which leaves no trace, yet binds all together."
That which leaves no trace but binds all together. Huh. Death? Huh. Do I recognize that first symbol from anywhere?
Were you here during Kiki's ascension?
No,
Into room
I
map?
don't think
Yeah.
so.
You.
This one
you-
for reference.
No.
Okay. And is it magical in nature? Would I know that even?
I don't know. What do you think?
I'm presuming. Possibly. Yeah, hella undead vibes, guys. Everything points to 24 hours later situation. Jesus, what would you do? You've got me in quite a pickle.
Well, the event's over, so I can talk. I'm free to talk now.
Xerxes is going to continue a little bit further. How far would you say I'm currently from, like, whatever, like the central market square or like the inner built up area of the city is, whatever that is?
Sorry, say again.
So, like, how far away am I currently from, like, the most sort of I don't like the market square or like the center of the port area or the port town?
I don't know. Probably like a minute or two away. Not that far.
Okay. I'm gonna push forward a little bit more then, and try to remain somewhat stealthy.
You're going into where? Sorry again.
Just the whatever looks like the heart of the city or the port area, like the whenever
So-
everybody used to meet, essentially.
So there's a Great Hall and homes. Homes and the barracks. You want to go to the Great
I would say
Hall?
the Great Hall. Yeah.
Okay. So at the center of Ulshard stands the Great Hall. As you walk towards it, though it is now a mere husk of its former glory, its timbers, beams sag, scorched and blacked as though licked by flames not born of mortal fire. The stone beneath your feet seems to hum faintly, a vibration that crawls through your boots and into your bones. The heavy double doors lie splintered on the ground, as though cast aside by an unseen hand. And inside, the scene grows darker still. The whole centerpiece is a grotesque construct of wood and bone. Towering and jagged, its outstretched limbs a mockery of triumph. Runes carved deep into its surface pulse faintly. Their glow sickly and wrong, as though stolen from the natural order. The largest rune sprawls across the effigy, its jagged lines intersected in ways that seem impossible to follow. Whispers emanate from the construct, faint voices muttering, "Bound the flesh, bound the soul. One feeds the other, but both must be served." Sorry. I'm puzzling again, guys, and it's not the magic hole.
You said that, like, the structures were described with runes?
I said it's there are runes that sprawl across the effigy, jagged lines intersecting that.
Yeah.
Seems impossible to follow.
Okay. Do I recognize anything in the environment? Would anything seem somewhat familiar? No.
This is kind of like the runes and the symbols are kind of like the symbols you saw from before.
Before, yeah. Would I be able to say roll Arcana to ascertain if these are like dark magic or anything that's like forbidden in nature, like dark in nature?
This is out of your league.
Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. So in the Great Hall currently, are there any like doors that I can't see into, like closed over?
You can spend a bit of time here to look through all the rooms, but it just looks barren. Like there's
Okay.
nothing here. There's no even you as an insightful rogue. It's hard to get any information from here. It's like it was robbed of life. That effigy though, and that line you heard, that's the centerpiece. But there seems to be a barrier into your capabilities as an adventurer to unmasking them.
Okay. Okay.
Do you write notes, Bruno?
Yes, I got hella
Yep.
notes, bruh.
Okay. Can you please remember, because I'm not gonna repeat what I've said already. I can repeat what was said in VC, but I'm not doing it again.
I've got
So
all
it
the stuff that
was
you sent me already in a note, so that's all right. Like the whispers, right?
yeah. I did 2 whispers, I think.
Yeah, no, I got both.
Oh, fucking-
So
Okay.
that is perfect.
Yeah.
Uh,
Cool.
Okay, so Zervius is going to hop out of the main hall, Grey Hall, because hella creepy vibes in there. And go to like just sort of ascertain if there's anything else that jumps out immediately, like anything that is
There's
particularly out of the ordinary.
the barracks and homes, probably worth investigating.
Okay. How far away is that from the ships, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, like 4 minutes, not that far.
Okay.
Like I said,
Okay.
it's not a very big island.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna continue with my stealthy ways and go investigate the barracks first, followed by the homes.
Okay. You do the homes. I mean, you do the barracks first. It just kind of looks like, it was used, but there's barren of any life here. Although it offers a glimpse into the lives once lived here, which is now shattered. Barracks lie in ruin. Cots overturned and splintered. Personal effects scattered in a chaotic mess. A hastily scrawled note lies pinned under a dagger on one of the walls. Its ink has run, but a few words remain illegible.
Yeah, I'm reading the fuck out of that.
Which says, they came from nowhere, no honor, no peace. And then you continue over to the homes. And in the homes, you find hastily abandoned belongings, half-packed satchels, scattered coin, and children's toy lying forlorn in the dust. The air inside is colder than the stormy winds outside, carrying stifling, suffocating stillness. In one dwelling, an entire wall is covered in scratches, as if someone tried desperately to escape, but the door remained barred from within. There are also, you dive deeper, trying to find out what the hell happened here. You find more rooms in a chaotic glow that's disorientated, causing you, if you stare at it too long, to feel a headache building. You would touch the rooms to inspect them, and the air around it fractures like glass, creating a shifting maze of mirrored walls within the maze. Distorted voices echo faintly, saying, "We wait between the cracks. Only the whole can show the way." I will give you that.
Thank you. So, okay. With all that creepy shit out of the way, Zervius is going to weave his way back towards, I would say, about halfway to the ship. And then I'm just gonna drop the whole stealth act and just walk normally at a fairly decent pace. Obviously not admiring the sights, because obviously no sights to be admired, but not as stealthy as before.
You guys see Zervius standing outside the gates a fair bit.
Aldis is gonna tilt her head as she is in the gates and says, "Well, he did come back. Shall we go meet him?" She says, looking at Ryan.
Okay, I'm sorry, what?
Well, he did return. It's good at least.
That he did.
Shall we? She says, gesturing towards the shoreline and the docks.
Yes. I jump off the boat down the shore or the dock or whatever is there.
Yeah. Aldis will follow. Watching the walls and the gates and everything.
Yep. So this is a great place for us to stop a session.
Before we
because
go... Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna need a few members of the party present for us to continue.
Okay.
Yeah, hope
Before
you guys
we go,
enjoyed it.
can I
Yes.
cast... Can I use my Divine Sense before we go?
You can only use it after I have read what it does. Hold on. Divine. I can't. Okay, here we go. Let's see. As a bonus action, you can open your awareness to detect celestial fiends and undead for the next 10 minutes. Yeah. What does that look like?
Aldis is going to take a deep, long breath as she just kind of, her focus kind of hazes a little bit, and she takes a deep, long breath of it. Once she's in range of whatchamacallit, the new guy,
Zervius.
Once she's in range of Zervius, she's gonna take a breath, and keeping an eye out for any senses that kind of ring upon her.
I think you got quite a bit of range on that, right?
60 feet.
Yeah,
Is it
for the
all
next-
120? Am I tripping?
It's a bonus action over the rest of the next celestial fiend and undead.
Yeah,
for
it
the
is
next
6
10
feet.
minutes.
My
Yeah,
apologies.
60 feet.
I was thinking of the wrong thing. Sorry.
But yeah, we'll put a hold here, and next session it's gonna be cool. I went back into puzzle making. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Guys, I
Spooky.
don't want to spoil anything, definitely some zombie shit about to go down. That's my thoughts. That's what I'm saying.
Good thing you got a paladin.
Yeah. That's
Can't
his
wait to
big
hide
beans,
for the
bro.
entire combat. It's gonna be great.
Yep. Did you guys like the session?
Yeah, man.
Good being back.
Yes, 2025 is gonna be a great year for the Stürmkrag Saga. I feel it.
Two fucking crits.
Yeah.
That is
Even the DM crit.
that is actually more crits than I had last year. No joke.
Welcome to the Stürmkrag Saga.
Indeed.
You're gonna need those crits.
Well, as a DM,
2025, what will happen?
Great thing.
we'll finally
Great
find the quest.
things. Will
Well,
the
yeah,
party kill
fine.
each other?
Thanks for sticking around as long as you did. I know you got work tomorrow. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Been a pleasure.
But I know I'd stay up that long, like, if we had a session or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed it.
I'll see you all. And some
Good
of
to see you again.
Sooner than others.
Good
But
good
yes.
seeing you guys. Take a nice rest tonight.
Yes.
See you on Cyberpunk next Sunday. Gotta build
Yes.
your character. And Bruno.
Yes. I'll see you. Bye.
See ya.
Adios, y'all.